It was the kind of news that didn't just hit the streets, it tore through them like a hurricane, leaving chaos, shock, and whispers in its wake. Love and hip-hop. Atlanta fans woke up this morning to a bombshell they never saw coming. Young JOC, the man known for his charm, swagger, and roller coaster love life, has allegedly filed for divorce from his wife, Kendra Robinson. And if that wasn't messy enough, sources claim she's already kicked him out of their shared home. Yes, you heard that right, bags packed, car in the driveway, JOC standing on the curb in the middle of the night while neighbors peeked through blinds, trying to catch every juicy detail. Social media lit up like wildfire within minutes. Not JOC and Kendra again, one fan posted, while another wrote, "I knew this fairy tale wasn't gonna last." But what could push their already turbulent marriage over the edge? Rumors, swirl of explosive arguments, accusations of betrayal, and secrets that might have been boiling beneath the surface for months. Was it money? Was it cheating? Or was this marriage doomed from the very start? One thing's for sure, the drama is only getting started, and the streets are watching every move. By the very next morning, the drama had evolved from a private marital implosion into a full-blown Atlanta spectacle. Word on the street was that Kendra had not only packed JOC's clothes, but had boxed up his sneakers, every last pair from his prized collection, and left them in the garage for him to come collect like a stranger. This was no small statement. Everyone knew how much those sneakers meant to JOC. She might as well have thrown his heart out there. One neighbor allegedly told her sister in a voice note that later made its way to a gossip blog, and if the visuals of JOC dragging trash bags to his SUV had gone viral, the photos of those neatly taped sneaker boxes stacked by the garage door only added insult to injury. Fans were quick to meme it when she done with you and your kicks, and the jokes, though funny to some, cut deep for others who had followed their love story from day one. Inside Kendra's circle, the gloves were off. One of her closest girlfriends, who many fans recognized from a few LHHATL episodes, reportedly jumped into the comments of a gossip post with a thinly veiled message aimed at JOC: "When you don't value a good woman, God will move her right out your life." This sent the internet into overdrive, with people debating whether Kendra was the victim of years of mistreatment, or if she had played her own role in the downfall. "Both of them, toxic," one commenter wrote. "They just know how to hide it better when the camera's on." But it wasn't just social media feeding the fire. Multiple reality TV insiders claimed production crews had been in contact with both JOC and Kendra about filming their separate sides of the story for an upcoming special. This wasn't just marital drama, it was potentially ratings gold. "They can't stand each other right now," one source said. "But trust me, when VH1 calls, everybody answers." As the day unfolded, JOC finally broke his silence, not with words, but with a photo. It was a simple black and white shot of him, sitting in the front seat of his SUV, head tilted back, eyes closed, wearing a chain fans recognized from his early music days. The caption, just 3 words, "God got me." It was cryptic, defiant, and immediately sent fans into detective mode. Was he implying Kendra had wronged him? That he was moving on in peace? Or that he was preparing for a public battle? Kendra, not one to be outdone, posted her own response later that evening, a boomerang video of her clinking champagne glasses with 2 of her girlfriends at an upscale restaurant. The overlay text read, "New chapter. No looking back." The subtle smirk on her face said more than words ever could. And while the public was still digesting that, another twist dropped. A woman, claiming to have been talking to JOC for several months, slid into the DMs of a notorious gossip vlogger, offering proof of their connection. Screenshots of texts, a blurry selfie of JOC in what looked like a hotel room, and a short audio clip of his voice saying, "I'll call you when I leave here," began circulating within hours. The alleged mistress, going by the name T on Instagram, didn't hold back. In a live Q&A with fans, she claimed, "I'm not the reason they breaking up. They've been over. He told me himself they were just keeping up appearances for TV." Whether true or fabricated, her words landed like dynamite. Some fans blasted her for disrespecting Kendra, while others accused Kendra of pretending her marriage was solid when it wasn't. "This whole thing fake," one commenter wrote. "They both milking it for publicity." But behind the flashing headlines and Instagram drama, there was a deeper undercurrent of pain. Friends close to JOC said he felt blindsided by how quickly Kendra had turned cold. He thought they'd at least talk it out, one source told a blogger. He didn't expect her to change the locks, pack his stuff, and then go out partying the same night. Meanwhile, people in Kendra's corner claimed she had been emotionally done for months, quietly making her exit plan while waiting for the right moment. That right moment came the second she received the Buckhead Lounge video. As night fell on Atlanta, JOC was spotted leaving a popular hookah lounge with two of his longtime friends. Paparazzi-style photos showed him laughing, but fans weren't convinced he was genuinely happy. "That's the laugh you fake when you try and hide the hurt," one Twitter user posted. The narrative shifted again. Was JOC the heartbroken husband, or was he already living his best single life? Then came the bombshell nobody saw coming. A leaked document allegedly from Fulton County surfaced online, showing a filing for dissolution of marriage under the names Jaziel Robinson, JOC's legal name, and Kendra Robinson. The date: 2 days before the infamous argument. This meant that while fans thought they were witnessing the start of a breakup, the couple had already been legally in motion to end things. The revelation stunned the internet. "So all that drama was just the finale," one fan tweeted. "The paperwork was already in." Others speculated that the fight had been staged for the cameras, a theory that spread fast given their history in reality TV. Regardless of the truth, one thing was clear: the love story fans once celebrated had dissolved into a soap opera no one could look away from. And if this was just the first week of the split, the coming days promised even more twists, betrayals, and shocking revelations. JOC's silence had been broken, Kendra's confidence was on full display, and Tasha was still out there, teasing that she had more to spill if people keep coming for her. The city was bracing for impact, because this war wasn't even close to over. By the third day of this escalating saga, the entire city of Atlanta felt like it was caught in the middle of a real-life soap opera. The blogs were updating by the hour. Fan pages were dissecting every facial expression in JOC and Kendra's recent posts. And even fellow love and hip-hop stars were chiming in. One cast member, who asked to remain anonymous but was clearly recognizable from their silhouette in a paparazzi shot, told a gossip podcast, "Listen, y'all only seeing what they want you to see. There's way more to this. JOC ain't innocent, but Kendra, she'll play the game too." This cryptic comment set off a frenzy of speculation. What was Kendra hiding? Had the marriage been rocky from day one? And most importantly, had the split been building for years under the surface while they smiled for the cameras? Then, as if the tension wasn't high enough, a grainy clip surfaced of JOC having an intense conversation with a woman outside a Midtown Atlanta restaurant. At first, fans assumed it was Tasha, the alleged mistress from Part 2. But closer inspection suggested otherwise. This woman was older, dressed in a sharp pantsuit, and clearly upset. A lip-reading enthusiast on Twitter swore she caught JOC saying, "I told you I'm not choosing between y'all," which sent conspiracy theories spiraling. Who was this mystery woman? Some claimed she was a music industry executive with whom JOC had a complicated personal and professional history. Others whispered she could be an ex-girlfriend, re-emerging just in time to stir the pot. Kendra, for her part, seemed unfazed, at least publicly. That afternoon, she posted a sleek, full-body shot in a designer outfit with caption, "Glow different when you don't have dead weight holding you back." The comment section lit up instantly. Some praised her as an icon for moving on with grace, while others accused her of intentionally baiting JOC. "She knows exactly what she doing," one fan wrote. "This is chess, not checkers." Meanwhile, behind the scenes, JOC was said to be scrambling to control the narrative. Sources close to him claimed he was frustrated by the way Kendra was winning the PR war and that her calm, composed image was making him look like the reckless one. He's trying to figure out his next move, whether to tell his side now or wait for the reunion special. A friend reportedly told a blogger. That decision got even harder when yet another twist dropped. A voice recording leaked, allegedly, from one of JOC's late-night phone calls, in which he could be heard saying, "I ain't the only one stepping out. She got her own situations." The clip was just clear enough to be recognizable but conveniently cut off before any concrete details could be heard. Still, it was enough to get fans wondering if Kendra's Miami business meetings from Part 1 weren't as innocent as she claimed. By now, the lines between truth and rumor were so blurred that even the couple's friends didn't know what to believe. A source in Kendra's camp insisted that Miami trip was exactly what she said it was. People trying to paint her dirty because they can't stand to see a woman take control of her life. But a countersource from JOC's side argued, everybody got skeletons. JOC just ain't the type to go posting subliminals about it. The division was spilling over into the fanbase, with hashtags like hashtag Team Kendra and hashtag Free JOC trending simultaneously. Then came the most dramatic move. Yet Kendra was spotted having lunch with a high-profile Atlanta attorney known for handling celebrity divorces. This wasn't just any lawyer. This was the type of attorney you called when you planned to win big in the settlement. The paparazzi shot showed Kendra laughing over a glass of wine while the attorney leaned in, listening closely. Fans went wild, speculating that she was gearing up for a battle over assets, alimony, or maybe even a tell-all book deal. "She's playing long game," one Instagram user commented. "By the time this is over, she gonna own half of everything." JOC's response. A bold Instagram live session that lasted just under 10 minutes but delivered enough shade to keep the internet buzzing for days. Without ever saying Kendra's name, he spoke about people who smile in your face while stabbing you in the back and relationships built on image instead of love. At one point, he leaned in close to the camera and said, "Don't believe everything you see on social media. Some people out here auditioning for sympathy." The comments section exploded with fire emojis, clapping hands, and, of course, thousands of fans begging for him to spill the real tea. But just when it seemed like things couldn't get messier, the mystery woman from the restaurant resurfaced in the story. A gossip site claimed she had been in contact with producers from LHHATL, offering to appear on camera to clear the air. Whether she was about to expose Kendra, defend JOC, or drag them both was anyone's guess. This revelation had everyone holding their breath, waiting for the next shoe to drop. By the close of the third week, what began as a private argument had morphed into a public chess match where every post, every sighting, every rumor was a move calculated for maximum impact. The trust between JOC and Kendra had evaporated. The public had taken sides. And Atlanta's gossip machine was running at full speed. And yet, even with all the chaos, one thing was certain: neither of them was ready to bow out gracefully. The war was still on, and the most shocking blows hadn't even landed yet. By the time part 4 of this unfolding drama hit the blogs, the situation between young JOC and Kendra Robinson had gone from messy to outright nuclear. The mystery woman from the restaurant, now publicly identified as Simone Haressa, former music promoter and rumored ex of JOC, finally broke her silence. In a surprise sit-down with a gossip vlogger, Simone claimed she had been dragged into a mess that was never hers, but admitted that her conversation with JOC that night was about unfinished business and loose ends from years ago. She insisted it wasn't romantic, but the interview took a turn when she hinted that Kendra had reached out to her months before the split, asking questions she already knew the answers to. The insinuation was clear: Kendra had been investigating JOC long before that Buckhead Lounge video surfaced. This revelation cracked open a new layer to the story. If Kendra had been suspicious for months, was the explosive fight just the tipping point of a much longer war? Fans took sides instantly. Hashtag Justice for JOC trended alongside hashtag Kendra deserves better, creating a digital battlefield that neither side could control. And then JOC, perhaps sensing the tide starting to turn in his favor, dropped a bombshell of his own, posting a series of throwback photos of him and Kendra during happier times. With the caption, "We was supposed to ride together through everything. Guess we hit that point where love wasn't enough." The post hit fans like a punch to the gut. Many flooded the comments with heart emojis and "work it out please," while others accused him of emotional manipulation. "Don't act like you didn't do dirt," one user fired back, racking up thousands of likes. But what really shook the internet was Kendra's swift and brutal response. She reposted JOC's picture to her Instagram story, slapped a big red "Stop Lying" sticker across it, and wrote, "Love ain't enough when respect is missing." That same night, the tension boiled over in public literally. JOC showed up at an Atlanta club hosting an event Kendra was also attending. Eyewitnesses claimed the moment JOC walked in, the air shifted. He made his way to the VIP section, and, while they never exchanged words, the sight of them in the same room for the first time since the blow-up had fans and bloggers alike in a frenzy. It was like watching a live episode. One club-goer said, "You could feel the energy." JOC was laughing with his boys, but every few minutes, he'd glance over at her table. And Kendra? She didn't even look his way once. Of course, this wasn't the end of the night's drama. Midway through the event, Kendra was seen leaving abruptly, flanked by two girlfriends, looking furious. Rumors swirled that she had received a text or DM that set her off, but no one could confirm what it was. JOC stayed until closing time, taking photos with fans and even joking on the mic. Y'all better not believe everything y'all see online. By morning, the gossip mill had churned out yet another twist. Screenshots leaked allegedly showing a heated text exchange between JOC and Kendra, where JOC accused her of playing victim while moving grimy behind the scenes, and Kendra shot back with, "Keep talking. I got screenshots too." While neither confirmed the texts were real, the language felt authentic enough to fuel another round of fan debates. At this point, it wasn't just a divorce, it was a public relations war. JOC was rumored to be preparing a tell-all interview, while whispers suggested Kendra was negotiating an exclusive deal with a major talk show to share her side. The love and hip-hop. Producers were reportedly scrambling to lock both of them into filming before one of the stories broke outside the network's control. One source said bluntly, "This is bigger than a storyline now. It's about who wins the court of public opinion first." And just when everyone thought they'd seen it all, a final curveball landed. JOC posted a cryptic video of himself walking into an attorney's office, captioned simply, "Let's get it handled." Within hours, Kendra responded with a boomerang of her signing a document, writing, "New beginnings." Fans were left gasping, was this the official legal end of their marriage? Or just another volley in their ongoing war? No one knew for sure. By the end of the week, the situation was so volatile that both camps had gone radio silent, leaving the public with nothing but unanswered questions and wild theories. Had JOC been wronged, or was Kendra the true victim? Were the Miami rumors real, or just a smear tactic? And most importantly, was there still a chance, however slim, that these two could sit down and hash things out, or had they burned the bridge beyond repair? One thing was certain. In Atlanta's reality TV universe, no breakup stays private for long, and this one had all the makings of a feud that would keep fans talking for months. The love was gone, the respect was shattered, and the only thing left between young JOC and Kendra Robinson was a long, messy road to the final chapter. The dust may have settled for now, but make no mistake, this story is far from over. Young JOC and Kendra Robinson's breakup has become more than just a private split. It's a saga that has gripped an entire city and pulled fans from every corner of the internet into its orbit. The accusations, the leaked texts, the mystery women, and the public jabs have turned what once seemed like a power couple into the center of the juiciest reality TV drama Atlanta has seen in years. And yet, for all the receipts and rumors we've seen, there's still so much we don't know. What really happened in Miami? Did JOC's studio nights hide more than music? And will Simone Harris step forward again with even more to say, or will Kendra beat her to the punch with a tell-all of her own? The way things are shaping up, this isn't just a breakup, it's a battle for control of the narrative. And both JOC and Kendra seem determined to walk away as the one who won the split. But in the court of public opinion, that decision will ultimately be made by you, the fans, the viewers, the ones dissecting every post, every photo, every subtle jab. So now we want to hear from you. Whose side are you on? Do you believe JOC's hints that Kendra hasn't been entirely innocent, or are you riding with Kendra as she rebuilds and glows up? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because you know this conversation isn't ending anytime soon. And if you've been hooked by every twist in this messy, tangled love story, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, so you're the first to know when the next bombshell drops, because trust us, this roller coaster is only just getting started. Jessica didn't make it far down the front walkway before she stopped. Her hand still gripping her phone, the cool night air swirling around her like the calm before a hurricane. She turned back slowly, almost theatrically, and re-entered the bank's living room without waiting for an invitation. The sound of her heels striking the hardwood again made everyone's heads snap toward her. Erica's father's eyes narrowed. "I thought you were leaving," he said, voice low but laced with warning. "Oh, I was," Jessica replied smoothly, "but then I realized why walk away when I have the kind of information that can change the entire conversation." She held up her phone like it was a loaded weapon. "This is a text thread between Erica and wait for it Mendices. Yes, that Mendices. And from the looks of it, the two of you have been a little friendlier than Yandi would appreciate." The silence was instant and deafening. Erica's mouth fell open before she snapped it shut again, her hands balling into fists. "You're lying," she said through gritted teeth, but her voice cracked just enough to make her denial sound weak. Jessica tapped on her screen. "Shall I read them aloud? Or do you want to explain why you're sending him pictures at 2 in the morning with captions like, 'Wish you were here instead'?" Erica's mother's hand flew to her mouth. "Erica, please tell me this isn't real." Erica's eyes darted between her parents, but she held her ground. It's not what it looks like. We were just talking. He's a friend. Jessica smirked. Yeah, because we all send late-night mirror selfies to our friends. She turned the phone toward Erica's father, who took one look at the thread before shoving it back toward her like it was burning his hand. I don't want to see any more of this mess, he barked, his face tight with anger. You have no respect, not for yourself, not for your family, and not for the people you call friends. Erica's cheeks flushed deep red, her breathing quickening as she tried to regain control of the room. This is a setup, she spat at Jessica. You've been collecting dirt on me just so you can blow up my life in front of my parents. Jessica's eyes flashed. No, Erica. You blew up your own life. I'm just the one holding the receipts. At that, Erica lunged forward, but her father's arm shot out, stopping her in her tracks. You're not going to embarrass yourself further by acting a fool, he warned. Sit down. Reluctantly, Erica stepped back, but the glare she gave Jessica could have cut glass. Jessica, unfazed, adjusted her purse strap and straightened her posture. You wanted a storyline, Erica, congratulations. You've got one. And this time, you won't be able to spin it your way. Because the truth's already out there and, trust me, it's spreading as we speak. Erica's mother's voice trembled as she tried one last time to soften the edges. Jessica, maybe we can talk privately. Just us women. Jessica cut her off without hesitation. No, I'm done with closed-door conversations. Everything I've said tonight stays exactly the way I've said it. No editing, no spin. You all needed to see who she really is, and now you have. She turned for the door again, but paused in the doorway, her voice dropping to something quieter, almost dangerous. Erica, I suggest you start damage control. Because the next time I see you, I won't be this polite. With that, Jessica walked out, leaving the house heavy with stunned silence. From outside, the distant hum of a car starting could be heard. Jessica making her exit while the Banks family sat frozen, each of them processing the bombshells she had just detonated. Inside, Erica collapsed onto the couch, her hands covering her face. Her father stood stiffly, staring at nothing, while her mother sat beside her, unsure whether to comfort her daughter or scold her. Neither of them knew that, at that very moment, Jessica's friend was already posting the screenshots online, where fans would dissect every word, every emoji, every timestamp. By morning, this wouldn't just be a family argument, it would be the scandal of the season. And Jessica knew it. And there you have it. Folks, bombshells dropped, truths exposed, and no turning back now. Jessica's words may have left the Banks family shaken, but one thing's for sure. This chapter of Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta Season 13 is only getting started. So, whose side are you on, Team Jessica or Team Banks? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't hold back. If you thought this meeting was tense, just wait until you see what's coming next. Subscribe now, smash that notification bell, and make sure you don't miss a single update as the drama unfolds. Because in this city, secrets don't stay buried for long, and the truth always finds its way out.